there's another struggle. Remember what I said in the beginning? I felt like it took you forever to quit your job.
Well, it's not quite struggle, like, and you like that word struggle, man. Like, watch your language, because you
Well,
manifest what you talk
that
about.
one, that particular one is a struggle because I watch you and Tam, and I'm gonna get on his butt when I get him on too. I watch you. Okay, so when I it took me. I started in my first thing that I attended was 2004 December. By 2005 December, which is a year later, I made my first $10,000 check, and I stayed on my FedEx job till October 2006. And then the winter was kicking in. It was getting a little colder earlier that year. And I said, I can't do this. I had about $100,000 in my account. So I was like, to hell with this. I'm done. Right? And I was done. So tell me why. Okay, maybe because, I mean, let me help you out a little bit. I didn't have any kids. I didn't have a wife at the time. Right? What was it that made it seem, at least to me, so long before you got off the job? Because you were doing well already in the business.
Well, you see, like you mentioned, like you have no family and no kids, right? So it's less responsibilities as when it comes to like personal life. So for me personally, by the time I started my first network marketing company, I already had my daughter, and obviously I was married for over like 8 years, and obviously I had 2 mortgages already. And obviously I had expensive car lease and all that stuff. So a lot of like monthly bills and obligations that I needed to, in order for me to go full time in this industry, I needed to be at least $12,000 a month consistently for at least 3 to 6 months. So that's exactly what I told myself. Once I hit that threshold, because I had a stable corporate job, it was just taking too much of my time, right? And taking away a lot of time from my family and my business. But at the same time, I could have went full time before, but at the same time, here's the funny story. Okay, here's the funny story. I'll share it with you guys. I didn't share this with a lot of people.
All right.
When I started, making really good money online, I looked up to one guy who you probably mentioned in the beginning, Lawrence Tam, right? Who actually had similar background as us, engineering background,
IT,
IT, and he always he basically said like, hey, I'm gonna go full time once I'm consistent, once I'm making, for him I think it was also like $10,000 or $12,000 a month for like 6 months, right? And he was banking like $30,000 a month already, but at the same time he wanted to get a retirement package from his corporate job, right? Because he already earned that. And that's what he did. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to model after him. Why reinvent the wheel? I'm going to go and see if I can get retirement package as well, because I was there for like over 15 years. I earned it. But you know what? Didn't quite work out the same way.
I was taking a bit too long, right?
I was making like over $40,000 a month, and I could have quit my job anytime, right? I was trying to really retire the same way, like to get the retirement package. Why not? I earned it. It's something that I should have received, but it didn't quite play out that way. And at some point, I just said, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna stop going to that job. And I actually have a funny story. Like I would send a message on Facebook to Lawrence and ask him, like, dude, how did you get fired from your job? So you got the package. You got to create the course for people like us that trying to do the same thing. Create the course how to get fired from a corporate job and get a retirement package. Because I tried so many things, it just doesn't work, man. For me, like I'm trying, but it doesn't work. So basically, long story short, I just stopped going to work and I just went full time, and the rest is history.
Absolutely. Yeah. So it makes sense, and I'm actually an advocate a little bit. My perspective has changed a little bit on it in reality, because I've had a few stories of some of my students, some of my prodigies, and they quit too soon, and now they struggle. They don't have money for the resources they need to build the business. And the position where I was maybe a year from last year was, you gotta let people do what feels right with them, right? And the journey is the journey. When you're comfortable, you're comfortable, and that doesn't mean there's not going to be obstacles in your way. And that could include not having money. That could include maybe there's some people that if they stay on a job, they were not going to build a business because the job always remain an out for them to not take the business seriously. Hey, my friend, did you like that video? I just need help from you. I just need help from you. Can you help me? It's just one click. Just click on that subscribe button right now. It should be under this video if you're on a mobile phone, or it should be towards your left if you're on a computer. Just click on the subscribe. It's just one click. Can you do me that favor? Actually, you will get notified every single time I release a valuable video like this. I will see you on the next one, and peace.